I can't hide my frown, my smile is hiding from my mouth. I can't lie, my mind keeps finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like I died and I'm in hell. Or I'm so high, my eyes can see the ground beneath the clouds. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence on my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today is actually a day that I'm doing a live on Order Exotics. If you guys are on listen to Fauna Radio and stuff like that, you will notice that I'm on OE's channel and OE's channel alone. We have Fauna Radio might take a few weeks off. I might jump on tomorrow. I don't know. Andrew has to take a few weeks off. It's not that big a deal. He's okay. But I want to talk about this channel. I want to show off some geckos. People thought that I wasn't producing stuff, but I'm starting to post a lot. How you doing, Jennifer? I see Frank the Tank's in the house today, too. So what am I showing off here? This is just a blood. It's a blood that has like a 60%, maybe 75% carrot tail. I don't know why I stuck on that one, but it's not that big a deal. It's a pretty cool animal. He's a father now. But what I want to talk about is what Warner Exotics is going to do. I'm going to actually start bringing you guys along in the shop. I've been doing a lot of videotaping lately when I'm in the shop. And I'm going to sit down and edit it because I'm not managing that many Verizon stores anymore where I'm putting in 70, 80 hours a week. I'm actually only putting in like 40 to 50 hours a week. And it's going to be really cool. I will be streaming live on YouTube. I will be doing lives from the zoo and the facility. I will be doing videos from the zoo and the facility. I'll be doing lives from my basement right here in my studio. I'm going to be mixing it up. I'll be doing like a question and answer type thing where I might be telling you guys how to do business, how to breed, how to make money at it, if that's an interest of some people. And then my biggest thing is going to be just showing off animals. That's my favorite thing to do. I was at the shop all day today. Can you see your bathroom? Maybe your plunger? I don't tell you the truth. I don't have a bathroom down here. You're right, man. I'll move over. Yeah, I don't have a bathroom down here, so pretty cool. Anyways, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm going to be bringing you along and showing you. I'm not going to be doing clickbait. I'm not going to be doing stuff like telling you guys off the wall stuff where it's going to get you guys controversial things just to get clicks. I don't do that type of thing. I don't want to do that type of thing. It's just not me. So first things first is I did a photo dump on, there's the Aldabra. I did a photo dump, and these are things. There's always that bucket. I do actually have a bucket down here. I'm actually looking at it. I could try to use it. How you doing, Jennifer? We got like Jennifer. Jennifer's jumping on YouTube. That's why there's two Jennifers on there. But what we're looking at here is a blood. The blood is a little yellowed out. It's a little washed out because I just took a picture with my phone. This there is a blood tremper. It is pure blood tremper albino. So I was going to say, well, blood was possible had tremper way back in the day anyway. And this animal, I'm not sure if it's going to go anywhere. I just don't know. Then I show off my roaches, my roach chow. I just did that. This is a 55-gallon or 50-gallon drum or something like that. And that shows you guys how big it is. I'm 6'3" with a size 16 shoe. So it kind of shows you see my foot there. You see one of my big safes in my my facility. But that's a double door safe in my facility. You get to see how I set up a breeding tub. This is a breeding tub with about 1,000 females, 1,000 female dubias in there. That tub pulls off about 25,000 babies a month. And I have to add males in there every once in a while because males die off a little bit faster. But I have gotten 5. Should I say 5 or 4? I'm sorry, 4 goes with the females so far. So I probably got another 4 to 5 more, broods. That's what they're called. With this exact one. So we'll get over 100,000, 150,000 more roaches out of that one there. And the one next to it over here, the one to the left, has about 25,000 roaches in it. Oh, the one is this one right here. That one's this one here is actually an insane animal. I was kind of shocked by it because I breed so much that all my animals are held, single in their 6-quart tubs, and then they go to a 12-quart tub when they graduate and get around 25 grams. They go to a 12-quart tub. And this animal I just pulled on. I'm like, wow, that is actually something pretty cool. What was the cost per individual feeder again? What you're talking about? My average when I sell Dubia roaches at about 11 cents to 14 cents a piece right now. Now that's selling larges and selling smalls. I sell at the Reptile Expo. I sell 100 1/4 inch for $9. My best deal that goes out pretty quick is 250 for 20. That goes out pretty quick. Then I have the 1/4 inch, the 3/8 inch, and I got 1/2 inch, and that's about all I get. I don't even get larges. My stuff sells out that quick. It's pretty insane. Let's see what I got here. This is showing how I've been using these tubs. I get them from a really good friend. She gets them from her restaurant she works at. And these have been working for the grow out tubs. Now, if I put these in the breeder tubs, these type of, they're cup trays, the females tend to take over one of them little dents, the indentations, and I see my production go down. So I put these in the grow up, and they're fine. When the female has babies, she takes over an indentation. She'll protect them babies for a while, and that slowed down production, in my opinion. So I just stopped doing it. This here is a Gem Snow radar. It comes from my Gem Snow line. It does have some yellowing in it already, but all Gem Snow radars do yellow out eventually. So I don't know if that one's going to go anywhere. I do like pattern in my radars. This one here is an Eclipse. It doesn't look Eclipse by the banding out. How much color is down near the feet, but this is an Eclipse. I've been posting a lot of bold Eclipse lately. So this one's kind of insane. This here is Cloudy. This one here, it shows some pigmentation in the eye. I'm pretty sure it's an Eclipse also. So I don't know if the Eclipse is playing with the darkness, but it does come from a clouded female and a clouded male that was trying to prove out to be het-free of Eclipse. But it is pretty cool still. I'm pretty sure that's an Eclipse. I'm almost dead positive. I did get a look at it. This one here is a non-Eclipse clouded. This one here is pretty cool. I really, really like this one. This one's probably not going to go anywhere. I think I posted this one up, or I might have posted it in a chat. But this is something that I've been working on. People that say clouded is nothing. This is where I'm at with it, and this is where I want to be with it. I do have total dark animals. I didn't want that, so I kind of started breeding backwards to get this look, and that's where I want to stay with it. I want to have that blackness and that cloudiness over that bright yellow or bright orange, and that's where I'm at with it. Here's another Eclipse that has boldness to it. This one here, I did show people in a chat, and I was like, and I think I put this up on my Facebook. If you're a Facebook friend of mine, hey, what's going on, Dylan? I think Dylan's seen this animal right here. I put it up in the chat that he's in. This animal is really, really bold. Clouded is something that I'm wanting to put out some more stuff. I have some pretty insane stuff that I have not shown anyone yet. But this one here is going to stay with the other one. This one here really, I hope, keeps that boldness. And then, of course, we got just, raptors. We were talking about that on the show the other day with the roundtable where Eclipse puts pied in everything. And this is a good example. The pied, you can see, goes back past the eyes. And this, I don't know, maybe I should get a trailer on my mouse. But this is a pretty cool example of a raptor. There's our Adalbra. We did get our Adalbra in already. The Adalbra is here. This is a hatchling Adalbra. It came from Florida. I need to get my hands on nice clouded male. We gotta talk, bud. I got some stuff. I just need to give you a clouded to see what you can do with it. Maybe give you like some really nice stuff. See what you can do with it. This Adalbra here is a mountain climber. It is active, and I mean active. It's pretty cool. We're gonna be having video out for sure. That's an ugly picture of it. I took it with my phone. Here's another cool little bright animal. I am trying to bring out, this is from my M2 line, and I'm trying to make the yellow vibrant. A lot of people go with orange, and a lot of people go with, other colors, but I'm trying to make that yellow really, really vibrant. And a side effect is the darker banding gets darker also, because that's just what I look for. And I think that darker banding actually makes the yellow more vibrant, gives that contrast. But this is one of the animals that I've been looking to pull out of the group and probably hold back. I do have a few available if you guys are interested. And I will have something I got to talk to you guys to see if you guys are interested. I'm going to be releasing a few things. Let's see how big it gets in 30 years. 30 years, probably clouded, be forgot about. I'll be a name of nothing. Here's another raptor. It shows that piedness that we were talking about in the show the other night. Here's another clouded. You can start seeing the clouded. I'm getting them stripes on the side because I do breed for that. And there's Adam. Hey, how you doing? So the clouded line, this is an Eclipse too. So Eclipse is heavily bred in the clouded because it did come. The clouded come from an Eclipse group. So a lot of the look I go for, and if I say, hey, that's the one I want to keep, is usually an Eclipse. And then I got to breed out the Eclipse, and then Tangerine tends to keep the cloudiness. And the reason I'm reaching over here and I'm pointing at the screen. You guys can't see me pointing at the screen. I'm pointing at the screen. I got 3 screens here. And so here's another clouded. It kind of shows you that look of the cloudiness over it. This is like a perfect example of how I started pulling clouded. It looks like someone took a dirty eraser over the yellow. That's exactly how I can explain it. I had a friend explain it. It says it looks like someone took a dirty eraser and just kind of was erasing the yellow with it. And I'm like, that's exactly what it is. Here's a snow. This here is a Max Snow that came out of Inferno. And when it hatched, this is like right at hatchling. You can see, you can save any of these pictures, blow them up if you guys want. You can see a yellow highlight around all the brown and the black. It's really cool. It came from an Inferno cross. So it has M2 in it. My M2 line, I just call it M2. It's just a Tangerine group that started here. I started it with one male and I put it in Inferno, and this is what I've been popping out. And he is the M2 stuff. I'm using 219, which is a Snow Raptor. So a Snow Raptor bred to 2 Infernos. And this is the snows I've been popping out with them little highlights. This here is and I can look at this stuff and know this here is a pure het patty. All my patternless from M8, which is the original male, comes out with these head stamps on them. It's pretty cool. So them head stamps fade away after about 3-4 weeks. They fade away, but it's really cool how the head stamp is on them animals. And here's a pure patty. And it says we're at the pure patties. If anyone is interested, I am a little male heavy on the het patties. I might release, I'm not het patties, the pure patternless. So if you're looking for a pure patty group, I'm going to give up maybe a male, maybe 2 males, and a couple hets that are pure patty for somebody. This line's been tested for 6 years. I know for a fact there's nothing else in them. It is a pure patty group. Now the patties, it matters. If you're gonna get stuff from my 12019, she tends to hatch out dark stuff, and I didn't breed it to Cloud is not even in it, but she was bred. She's from a pure macularis that M8 was bred to. So she tends to hatch out really dark patties, and the other ones turn out like normal patties. So I'm not sure what male I'll give up, but a male is going to be sold, maybe 2, to the general public. I do have friends that want some. I hatched out enough for them. I might have 1 or 2 pure patties, and they're not that common. And if you're looking for like macularis, all my macularis are taken. My pure macularis, should I say? They're all spoken for. So I can get you like a pure het patty if you would like, and it just looks something like this. When it gets older, it's going to be spotted out, and they tend to hypo out a lot too. And here's another raptor that hatched out with some pretty insane carrot tail. I kind of talked about this the other day on and these, when they're in my hand like that, most of them are right out of egg. This is like right out of egg. This carrot tail is kind of insane for a hatchling. And what's really insane is this line had no keratin in the line. I don't know why this popped out this way. I've never hatched out carrot tail out of this line. My blood stuff has keratin in it, but this line does not. It's the M2 stuff. So I don't know. So we're going to hold her back, see what goes on with it. It's not special. It's not like, oh my God, it's a new carrot tail line. I just think it's cool that much keratin come out on a hatchling. So we'll see how she grows. Let's see. This here's my Gem Snow stuff, my Gem Snow Bell stuff, because I do have Gem in Bell and Tremper. So this is my Gems. I'm going to call that bottom one, even with the yellowing. I think it's going to be a Gem Snow. I'm almost certain of it because I bred them to some real vibrant radars. And this was bred to, I want to say 21220. That's the female for this, which she is a huge radar. She's like maybe 97 grams, and she's got really bold pattern, which is really cool. And then this other one over here, they're both radars. They're from a Gem Snow. This one, I'm not going to call it a Gem Snow. I think the bottom one is. But they're not going anywhere. They're females. I need to build up the female stuff anyway, so they're not going anywhere. This here's another pure patty. I right out of egg. The pure patties hatch out big. This here's really cool. This one here is neon, and it is like that in real life. Dude, the pure patty stuff is really exciting. Real exciting. Grab that charger. My battery's about to die. Go get the charger. Let's see. Hey, question for you. What do you feed your dubias besides fruits and veggies? I feed my chow. The chow that's in them pictures, I'll go back. It's just a chow I grind up here. I don't want to release to the public what I do, but John, if you give me a message, I'll tell you some of the stuff I put in it. But that's what I feed a majority of my stuff. Is just my chow, and then breeders get oranges and any greens. Like I literally take 10 heads of lettuce and I just chop it all up and I just toss a bunch in it and they're gone in 5 seconds. But they like melon, they like banana, they like let's see, watermelon's really good for hydration. It's not really good nutrients. Don't gut load with it. Carrots really good. But what people don't know is the reason I grind up chow and then I give for hydration everything else, like for the babies growing up, is babies have trouble chewing on the carrots and stuff like that. They'll do it, but if you make it easier, they'll grow faster. So I grind down my chow to, as small as I can, and I'm going to buy a coffee grinder, a big coffee grinder, to make it even more of a powder. But like lettuces and softer vegetables is easier on them. They love corn too. If you guys want to see something crazy, put corn on a cob in a roach bin. Let's see. Feed children dubias, although that protein isn't needed. Yeah, exactly. I should have 2.2 GGG Murphy patternless going next season. That's what I'm talking about. That's actually cool. Adam, that was super exciting as well. Yes. So this animal here, when it hatched, it's from an Inferno group. Another Inferno. So this one here is going to be Het Tremper, which I'm kind of upset about because my Inferno group is proven now to be Het Nothing. I bought females and I've been breeding them for 5 years. And this is the first year, and last year I sold some that I feel confident that they are, there's nothing in them. So This here is really cool to me that it looks as cool, but it is a het tremper and het eclipse also. It could be snow, but I doubt it is. This here is another one of them vibrant yellows from M2. Corn's not good for them, but corn, they go nuts over it. Corn on the I don't know why. It's a filler, just like anything else. So they go nuts over it. This one here is from the M2 line. Instead of going orange, I went yellow. And this is where I'm trying to get that vibrant yellow. The one I showed earlier is a male. Same dad, different moms. I'm probably going to put them together next year. Then you're going to look at some T-Rains. T-Rains or Tangerine Rainwaters, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this one here is really insane. I had someone make an offer on it, and I'll put out the offer. They offer $400, and I said no. They offer $400 at that size. I said no. I mean, it's nothing really special. It's just me just taking the most yellow animals and just breeding for the most yellow animals. The head looks really cool, but we know that's going to fade out with time. That little stripe on the back is going to fade out in time. I think it's going to be an all yellow animal. I think it's going to remind me of the old super hypos that aren't orange. It's hard to find them now because all super hypos are tangerines now. So I think this is going to hypo out, in my opinion. That was T-Rain. There's just another really awesome animal that's going to hypo out. More patties. I've been hatching patties, pure patties, a lot lately. There was a tangerine rainwater hatching out. People are going to say it's not tangerine, but it will turn tangerine. I promise you. Hatching out. I love getting them when they're coming out like that. Here's my ghost mantises. I believe Frank likes these. I love my ghost mantis. They are amazing. They just are insane. This one here is a male. And it wants to box me every time I see it. It wants to box me. But I love them. It's just a really cool little project. I have 3. I bought one little teeny one. I don't know what instar it was, but it was tiny. And then I bought these 2 about this size. Now they've doubled in size. They've molted. I just love them. I probably overfeed them. I probably do. Because I hand feed them. I actually put it in my finger like this, a little roach, and they'll come up and they'll bat it and they'll get it. It's pretty cool. Here's another clouded. This gives an example of what the cloudiness is trying to do. I could go after all black animals. I probably could. I just don't want to. There's white and yellow. This here is a pure white and yellow. There's nothing else in it. It's from a macularis to a pure white and yellow that I have that's proved out this year. He's been bred to over 40 animals and has hatched out nothing but white and yellow and wild types. Oh, okay. What's up? You like that? You like that cloudy, huh? You like clouded? that cloud is getting sick. So, okay, guys. This is the truth. This is a story. I've been told by a lot of people when I started clouded 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and I found it in a group I bought off Dylan, off Dab Exotics. I bred it and I said, this is different. And I started breeding it. I was told by many people that I had nothing. I just didn't know what I was talking about. I'm like, okay, cool. So I kind of took it back off the shelf and I just started breeding it again. And I just bred it for myself, and then I started hatching out cool stuff. I was told I bought Black Knight, and I didn't. I had my own clouded stuff. That's all it was. Me selectively breeding for black, because anyone can do it. You could do it if you got dark animals. You can breed for black. You can breed for dark animals. It's just like breeding for orange. It's just like breeding for yellow, or breeding for whatever you want to breed for. So I look at different details than someone else does. So my details was I was looking at the tails, the dirtiness in the tail, the dirtiness in the feet, and stuff like that. And then I bought Black Knight. And I bought Black Knight for one reason, to take to the stuff to see what happened. So I took Black Knight male to some clouded females. I hashed out nothing dark at all. Nothing. So I put all them in a pet trade. They're all gone. The Black Knight females didn't do nothing for me. They're gone. I don't want Black Knight. Well, I do. I kind of want the golden ones, the one with pattern. I kind of want that. But as you see, I'm starting to create it myself with clouded. Now, I can't breathe. But anyways, how can I put it? I want a certain look. It's for me. It's not for anyone else. It's for me. So if other people like it, it's amazing. I sell Gen 1 Clouders for $100. And people, I know people that's bought Gen 1 Clouders and made dark off them. I mean, I know someone bought White Cloud and made dark. So, anyways, everyone kept putting me down because I don't know if they didn't want me to have a Black Knight, dark geckos. So I never really released it except at shows. I said, this is a cloud. And it was more of a way for me to mark the animal, saying, I know what's in this animal. It's from this project. It's like my wacky stuff. I can't call stuff clown. I don't have clowns, but I have wacky stuff that look clown. I'm serious. I have stuff that look clown. I have people come up at shows, and I'm talking other big breeders. Go, is that clown? I'm like, no, it's not clown. It's just stuff I mess with. And let's be honest. When you have a collection as large as mine, you're going to pop out cool stuff. And then I'm going to be able to breed it back, and I'm going to pop out cool stuff. So anyone can do it if you do selectively breeding. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I want some of that stuff. I want some stuff. And what's up, Texas? How you doing, Texas kid? So the clouded means a lot to me. I hold it close to my heart. I've been put down by some really known breeders. And not really put down. They just said, Gary, you're hoping too much and blah, blah, blah. And cool. I've never tried to sell it for $5,000. So it's all good. Now to get back to this one, this is a pure white and yellow. Now I'm kind of happy with this. I shouldn't say it's a pure white and yellow. Because for some reason, my pure white and yellow throws bold stuff. So it's got line bred stuff in it, but it does not have anything genetic in it. Nothing recessive, nothing dominant or incomplete dominant other than white and yellow. But this one here is really cool. I took this picture about 3 days ago. So this is how it looks right now. I'm hoping it keeps that boldness. I'm really doing. If it does, it's not going anywhere. If it doesn't keep the boldness, it probably will be sold. Here's more Patty. As you see, patternless is so variant. It's just so variant. Here's more T-Rain. That shows the highlighting of the T-Rain. This is a little bigger than a hatchling. This one's not a hatchling. So you're starting to see that orange peek through on these. T-Rains tend to... Does my stuff have firewater in it? Probably. It's got a bunch of mixtures of different stuff. I can't say for sure what line it is. So there's T-Rains or Tangerine Rainwaters. Here's Pure Macularis. Pure Macularis is pretty cool. This is a female. Dylan, if you see this, you like this. She's bigger. This was taken maybe a week ago. But that's Pure Macularis. It's pretty cool. Here's the eye of a pure white and yellow. As you see, the white and yellow line I have has really high white sides. I mean, really high white sides. But the eye of the white and yellow looks really cool. I love it. Oh, yeah, I sell T-Rains all the time. I actually have adult females right now for sale. I bred heavy for males because how should I put it? Last year and the year before, I would breed 10 to 20% male, and the rest would always be female. Well, everyone gobbled up my males, and they never bought the females. And I just had tons and tons and tons of females. And now I bred heavy. So these are everything I have except for 2. I've only hatched 2. Now I have like maybe another 40. But 2 female, we incubated for female Tangerine Rainwaters. I do like the eyes. I like eye shots. The eye of the white and yellow is amazing. This one here is different. This one here, I don't know what's going on with it. I have no clue. It came out of a red stripe line, and it's like it wants to be, but it doesn't want to be. So it's staying here. It has a shot to be het nothing. But because this is from a red stripe that's 66% Eclipse and Bell, and it was bred to another red stripe that's 66% het, Bell, and Eclipse. Don't ask me why I bred 66% hets to each other. I made a mistake. So it has a shot. I usually don't breed 66s to each other. I rarely do that unless it's something rare like Patty Bell. I know that both animals are gorgeous, but this is what popped out. So I was kind of hoping that she would stripe up a little bit more. It is a female. It's a same stripe. She's keeping it too. She's you start seeing the breakup. You're starting to see the breakup right here. This little area right here where my mouse cover is, it was always broke. But right here, you're starting to see that breakup right there. And right here, you're going to start seeing breakup. But she's just different. She's possible het Bell, possible het Eclipse. We'll see what happens. I mean, I really do like her. There's another little shot of her. Here's a Max Snow. This is a Max Snow radar that is 66% het patty. I don't know why. I have a Snow 100% het patty Bell bred to a Snow 100% het patty Bell. And I only get Snow Bells. I do not get Snow patties out of them. But I have hatched patternless out of it. So I know it's het patternless. They're both. But I've not gotten any Snow patternless out of it. I don't know what's going on. But there's a Max Snow radar. That's het patty. It's a male. I need another male, so he's probably not going to go anywhere. I do have two of them, male, and I have a Super Snow Bell that's 66% het patty. And the Super Snow is probably going to be the one I let go. If anyone's looking for Patty Bell stuff, I will be releasing a few things. No females, but we're going to be releasing some possible het adult, or should I say males. I don't know why this got put in the photo dump. It's just I don't even know what that is. I honestly don't know. I'm going to have to look at my notes. It's probably something out of the M2 line, because M2 does get like that, with probably M2 bred to a clouded female, because you start seeing that little darkness on the side. I'm almost positive that's what it is. This here is a special animal. A lot of people have been liking this animal. It lightened back up. It's 100% looks like a Max Snow now. This one here is out of the Patty Bell stuff. It looks just like a Max Snow now. It after it shed, it was normal. I was like, okay. So I don't know. It's cool looking though. Let's see. This here is that is a T-Rain. That's tangerine rainwater. Now we're back to the normal stuff. And there's my chow for John. You can see the chow. What I do, I put it right on the floor. You guys like that dark one? The dark one is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I wish it went. I should have took a picture of it today. And that one's that the blood stuff that got washed out. I should get my real camera out and take some pictures. But John, this shows you what I do with my breeding, my roaches. My substrate underneath all the stuff there, the crates, is frass. You should not remove frass from your dubia colonies. Frass is actually good. The babies eat it. It helps with humidity. I don't care what anyone says. It just does. If you take frass out and clean it, it just seems like it gets more humid faster. And then, of course, I got my chow on this side. My chow is just a powder like that. I make it, and as you see, my youngins don't care if it's light out. They just don't care. They're just like, hey, guess what? I'm going to eat it. And this is a 50-gallon drum or tub or whatever you want to. You can get them for like $30. And I got vents on the lids of these ones. They're so big, I don't have a rack. I'm actually looking for anyone's got any ideas. I'm looking to build a rack for the 50-gallon. I like breeding them in these 50-gallon tubs. These are easier. I pull 10 to 15,000 babies a month out of them. So it just makes it good. When you got like 17 of these tubs, it makes it just easier when they're all tubbed up. Let's see. I can go over to this. You guys can start seeing a few other stuff. We showed that. That's that bold eclipse I just posted on my. There's another clouded. People like that clouded. I've been bragging a little bit. There's the Adalbra. We've seen that. We've seen that. I've seen that. Jeez, I've seen most of these. Let's get off this. Let's scroll down a little bit. There's a Max Snow. This was pretty cool. I forgot that I had thick stripe in my 219 stuff, and thick stripe. I call them thick stripes. They fade out and they spot out, but the stripe will be there. They'll spot out. I was trying to make that as wide as possible. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I got this. White and yellow is pretty cool. And that's not snow. That's just how my macularis. I have a macularis, 2 females that throw really light animals, and I bred my white and yellow to it. So that is not snow. That is not snow at all. Let's see. Frass benefits the baby. Yes, frass is important. Oh, interesting. I would do it in old feeder dishes, but some struggle to find the food that way, so I have to try. I just dump it on the floor, man. The reason I dump it on the floor is I kind of know what they're going to eat, and I put like in that big where I have 15 to 20,000 babies or grow up. I put 5 pounds, and that'd be gone if I go tomorrow. It'd be gone, all of it. And then in my breeder tub, I put 5 pounds. Now, the breeder tub doesn't eat it as fast, but it lasts, since it's not wet, it'll last like, I say a week, and it's gone. And then on my sellable stuff, the stuff I sell to the public, they also get 5 pounds. It lasts about a day, day and a half, and they will get more veggies than normal because I like gut loading for the people if they just want to take it out. I don't feed any of my stuff citrus that is going to the public. Only my breeders get citrus. I do feed watermelon, some other melon though, but I make sure it's safe for most animals. And then in my chow, it's 100% safe. I try to use all organic stuff if I can, and I check to make sure nothing's in it, like my oats and stuff like that. The beetles, I have one colony of Dubia roaches that have the cleanup crew in it, and that's the one that I pull to feed my animals. So I have a colony. They produce like 10 to 15,000 roaches a month. And that's what feeds all my stuff. It feeds, leopard geckos, feed the bearded dragons, feed the Niles monitors, it feeds everything that eats roaches. And I have a cleanup crew in there, and I hate it. The reason I hate it is when I'm separating, I don't know why they should fall through but they don't. And then I got to wash to make sure that the beetles don't get in my cages. So I don't have problems like this here. I have no cleanup crew in these no cleanup crew in them. And Dubia roaches are actually really good at cleaning up. They'll put their dead in the same area. Their frass is okay. Now, when I take and clean up frass, I actually I scoop out stuff. That's what I do. I just scoop out some. That's all I do. I leave frass in there. The babies, if you take frass out, your babies will not do as well. They're good, but they're pain eventually. Yeah, I haven't gotten overpopulation yet, but it's probably because I keep pulling them out when I do separation to feed stuff. Let's see if I got something else. There's a super snow. I was hoping that was going to be Patty. I should have took a picture of it. But I did do that. I just wanted to sit here and talk to you guys and show you guys some animals, because I know a lot of people don't get to see my animals that often. Unless you're subscribed to my channels, like some things I just put on my personal Facebook, some things I put on Instagram, some things I just put on Orner Exotics, and I don't tell everyone what they are. I kind of say it's a gecko. And there's a reason for that. To give an example, my wife is part of a group. It's a small group of 60-something people, and someone asked for me to post all my geckos. And I was like, no, I can't. So I posted like 60, 70 pictures. And that's all that people have been talking about now. And I'm like, oh, well, that's, you know, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be that person. I was at the zoo all day today, and I worked all day, and I still got stuff to do. I cleaned all the babies that are hatched in 2022. I got all them cleaned, all them logged, because I got lazy there for a while, and I just take a Sharpie and write on the tub. And so I got them all logged. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to log it all on my tablet. So if someone buys an animal and wants the history of the animal, I can actually just take a snippet and email it to them. What else do I want to talk about today? Oh, ReptiPost. ReptiPost is getting updated. I just have not been able to sit down and do it. There are some cool features I coded and a few that I bought. I know I did an update the other day, and it said that you had to pay to be part of the group. You don't have to pay. I got that gone. I wanted it for another feature that came with it, so I had to take out the pay section. I forgot to do that. But no, ReptiPost is going. I might launch an actual animal Instagram with it. I might actually launch an animal Instagram. But Instagram is already popular though, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be tied in so people can do the Instagram thing too. So I'm thinking about that. Other than that, it's been going pretty good. We're going to be doing Fauna Radio. I am going to be talking to Andrew about bringing back, at least for October, the Unexplained. We used to Unexplained, and we used to look at ghosts and Bigfoots and UFOs and stuff, but I thought it'd be fun to do the ghost thing in the month of October. Some people got me on the Mandela Effect, got me going on the Mandela Effect on one of the shows. And I forget, what was it, the Mandela? It was on the show. I'm almost positive it was alive. Yeah, it was alive. The round table. We go talking about the Mandela Effect. See, I'm a little off. But tomorrow, I'm not sure if I get home in time. I'm gonna go live. I got a topic. I am probably gonna go live tomorrow and go from there. But I wanted to talk geckos, and what you guys can do is leave a comment on this here. Tell me what kind of lives you want to see, what you want to see at the shop. I cannot do a walkthrough. There's a reason I can't do a walkthrough is the internet in the building. It's a old brick building with I don't get internet through it all. So like I got literally two spots. I got to put the camera so I could put it there and then go get animals to show you guys. I could do that. Yo, what's up, dude? Miles. So I can do that until I get internet there. I won't be able to do walkthroughs, and I want to do walkthroughs. Now I'm going to be doing a walkthrough with the camera and put it up on YouTube. I'm starting to get it set up so I can do a recorded walkthrough. The tortoise is. Dude, you just come over to the house. Come over to the house and hang out with Laura if I'm at work. If I'm not, come over to the house. It's right there. That thing's probably getting recorded right now. The Adalbra is really cool. I'm going to let everyone know we're looking at getting another one. But probably not right away unless something comes up where we adopt one. We're looking to get another Adalbra. They do better in groups anyway. I know they get huge. Everyone's like, they get huge. We already got the plan for it. We already got it done. We already guaranteed it can be handled. I'm looking at different types of sheds. I talked to a few large Adalbra keepers. Bro, let me know when you're off and we'll come. I'm stoked. Oh, dude. Off next. What do you think? Probably Tuesday. I have to look. I think it's Tuesday. I think I'm off Tuesday. So yeah. But we are looking at different types of wood sheds that can be insulated and heated. So I'm looking at those for not for caging, for it's like where we can make it where they can walk in and out of, because they're going to have an outdoor enclosure. And then during the winter, if we are here, they're going to be brought in and blah, blah, blah. We're going to have a permanent like winter housing for it. It's going to be probably the size of a garage. I'm looking at like 20 by 40, something like that. And no, we're not breeding Adalbers. Adalbers do not make great pets. They just don't. They don't. So look up on Owner Exotics. I got an article I'm writing about sulcata tortoises because sulcatas are very common. But why sulcatas, Adalbras, and Galapagos do not make good pets? You got to be a special breed to be able to do do something like that. I mean, they're going to outlive you no matter what. You buy a baby, it's going to outlive you. You can buy a baby when you're a baby, and it's going to outlive you. So, I mean, they live 100 plus years. But, I mean, we do have one. It was Laura's dream animal. I made that happen. We can care for it. That's one thing. We can care for it. And I would rather have the Adalbra than an alligator. Everyone kept saying, you say you can't house alligators. Alligator's a whole different animal than an Adalbra. I mean, you need a water feature then and filtration. And there's so much more that goes into an alligator, in my opinion, than an Adalbra. Maybe it's just because I like Adalbras. But the tortoise is going to be getting recorded. I actually brought home my video equipment to the house. It's in the trunk of the car. Yeah. But we will be doing a recording there. So you guys are going to start seeing videos from me. I'm going to be doing lives. I might just do live from the shop, and maybe I'll maybe I could do that. Maybe I could put my phone, one of my phones, in the area where it gets internet and make a hotspot and then walk around with the other phone. Maybe I could do that. Yeah, the immortal tortoise, man. I'm telling you, they live 100 plus years old. I do want Galapagos. I do want one or two, but I need to secure more than I already have for space. So, yeah, I would like to have the big three for the zoo. I would like to have the big three. But we're going to be an educational zoo. That's the other thing. We're going to be an educational zoo to show people how they can keep the animals that we keep, and how to properly do it. So if they wanted to see, let's say, the Nile monitor, this is how you keep the Nile monitor, or bearded dragons, or leopard geckos, or anything like that. That's what I want the zoo to be. I want the zoo to be able to come there, look at stuff, and say, hey, I really like that animal. Well, this is what it properly takes. Can you provide that? And if they can provide that, maybe we'll point them in the right direction or something like that. We want to be a total educational zoo. And I want to be free. I know I'm being called insane, but I want to be free. I want to be free for the public. But the other thing I want to say is if Dab is still here, Dylan's still here, if Miles is still here, I almost got on the chat live with you guys today. I thought I hit the Patty bell. I thought I hit the Patty bell. you got, but I got an animal off John Scarborough a while ago that is tangerine. Okay. And I'm trying to breed tangerine into patternless. I'm being stupid. It's probably never going to happen, but who knows? And it's a really pretty tangerine. And I forgot that it's het Tremper albino. I forgot that it was het patternless too. So I took one of my het Tremper by Patty's het Tremper and I bred it to it. So I popped out a Tremper Patty, and I thought it was a bell. I didn't even look at the IDs on top of the thing. I was just like, it's an albino. I did it. And it was a Tremper Patty, whatever. Tremper Patty. I was so upset when I figured it out. I was about to take pictures. Dude, I was so excited. I mean, I was pumped. I seen it through, and I'm just like, I went nuts. I seen it through my side of my thing, and I opened it up, and it's an albino Patty, and I'm going nuts. And I'm like, oh, wait a second. And it's like V339, and I'm like, oh, that came from John. And it was a possible het Patty. And I was trying, because I knew it was het Tremper. And I was thinking I was going to make like a Tremper albino het patternless and have some tangerine to it, and I could breed it in. And yeah, she proved. I mean, he said it was a slight percent. I mean, he goes, it's little bit a possible het patternless. Well, it's het patternless, and yeah, I I was like jumping up and down. I was like, I did it. And yeah, it wasn't even close. Yeah, it was bait. I could use that as clickbait because I thought I could use it as clickbait. I thought it was there. I thought it was there. I was so excited. But nope. I have a Tremper patty that hatched today. And it's male, and there's no tangerine to it, of course. And so I have that. That's probably gonna be for sale because I'm just trying to breed. I want orange. I do weird projects like I want orange and patternless. Let's see if we can do that. I'll probably take blood because I do have a patty Tremper line from test breeding my patternless. So I've test bred my patternless male that I got and bred it to everything. So I have Patty Bell stuff, and that's why I talked to Miles, and he's like, "Well, I got this and I got that." So I have a snow het bell het patty het eclipse that is off of Miles that I bred to my bell patty stuff, well, het bell patty stuff, and I think it's like if Bell's in there, it's hard to hit the patty because I've only had like a few patties, but I've hatched tons of Bell. And I know the stuff's het patty. And I know the stuff I got off of Miles is het patty because I've hatched patty out of it. It's just like one patty, 4 bells. And then the rest is all wild type or snows. And the patty won't have snow in it. It never has snow in it, but the bell has snow. So I think Miles is right when they say it's an anomaly. I don't think patty can mix with bell. It's only my first year going after it, like my chances, but I'm hatching some weird stuff. So now I'm gonna take pure patty females and breed to my Max Snow Radar's 66% het patty. So I'm gonna do 1-to-1 because and figure out which one of them radars are het patty. And if one is het patty, then I'm gonna keep it. So there it is. Then I have a couple patternless females that I'm going to breed. I'm going to breed each one of them females to a radar or to a bell to figure out which one's that bell. Then I'm going to take them too and breed them together the third year. So, I mean, I got a plan. Kind of. I'm going to make a lot of byproducts. So you guys want bell patty stuff? I am going to release some of those. I got some male 66% het bell, 66% het patty stuff that's going to be for sale. So, guys, I am going to start making lists. I'm going to start putting on. I probably ain't going to put pictures up right away because I just did my inventory, and I'm going to make a list. So if you guys see anything with genetics that you want, let me know, and then I'll take a picture. It's not going to be a bad thing. It really won't be a bad thing. You guys ask me for pictures because then once you get me to get the pictures for you, if you don't even want it, I have a picture I can put with that animal. If that makes sense, it will get me to take the pictures because pictures aren't easy to do with leopard geckos. So I'm going to list them on my website, list everything. Then you guys, anyone can say, I want to see pictures of that radar. I'll go take pictures of the radar and I'll put it there. And if you don't want, I'm not going to get mad at you. Even if you guys want to mess with me and get me to go do it. I'm telling you guys, I do have some insane stuff. I'm really, really proud of what I produced this year because I didn't think I was going to breed. I didn't think it was going to be a thing anymore for me. I thought I was going to be out of it. And I had really good friends that gave me some really cool projects. And I thought I was never going to breed. And now I'm back and I'm breeding. The subspecies means something to me. My friend Dylan hooked me up with some fasciolatus. I got a Montanius from another friend. Which, Miles, I might have to take you up. Montanius male is hard to find, bud. I mean, jeez, it's hard to find. So the Montanius, off topic here, but what did you guys hear that Queen Elizabeth died today? Yes, I did. That sucks. What really sucks is I've been seeing a lot of people like say, "Oh, she was old," but I don't know. I mean, I don't want to see anyone die. And the Queen Elizabeth, I mean, that just wow. So Yeah, we got stuff going on here at Orner Exotics that you guys are going to see. So be on the lookout on ornerexotics.com. You guys are going to seeing my my Socata write up. You guys are going to start seeing. I'm going to post it ASAP. Like I'm talking within the next 3 days of everything available at Orner Exotics, or at least 100 animals, 150 animals at least. So probably not everything because that's a lot, but 150 animals I think is a good little starting point. And we'll go from there. You guys remember my quality is I know the genetics of everything. I guarantee my genetics. If you guys have a problem, like let's say you buy something off me, let's say I did sell a pure macularis, even though my macularis are all spoken for, and you popped out something of it. Let's say you test bred it and you popped out something, I would take care of that issue. Because I really believe that genetics means something and history means something. So, all right, guys, I am going to get off this for a minute, and I'm probably going to start working on the website. I do appreciate everyone stopping by. Just know that I am going to be uploading videos. I'm probably going to edit video after this. I'm going to edit some video. But TikTok, check me out on TikTok. Check Orner Exotics on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. If you friend me, I do not do follow for follow. But if you want me to check out your page, I will check out your page. But I do get people who want to do follow for follow and don't have anything up on their page. I'm not going to follow you if you don't have anything on your page. So don't send me follow for follow if you have nothing. And if you guys like what I got, subscribe. So hit some sub right now. I don't want 1,000 subs to get money for me. We are going to drive membership for these people behind me. This is what it's about. And you guys are going to hear about this on the next video. It's going to be about this. We're going to be doing a drive. All right, guys. You guys have fun. Talk soon.